Hello, my beautiful students. I hope you're all doing well, having a great time, and staying at home, and of course, staying safe. So, this is class 4 science lesson, and today we will try to talk about electricity and magnetism. Of course, we are in unit 6, and this is lesson 1. So, let's start. So you already know what is a matter, and you know that everything around you is matter, and matters are made of particles that have mass and volume. That is not all. Particles of matter also have property called electrical charge. So electrical charge usually are positive or negative. So particles can have positive charge or negative charge, or sometimes they don't even carry any charge. So if you have an equal number of positive and negative charge, it is neutral. So we have negative, we have positive, and we basically have no charge or neutral. Matter in an object normally has equal numbers of positive and negative particles. Remember, matters in any object around you usually have equal numbers of positive and negative particle. It is neutral. So let me ask you another question. What is a charge? A charge is a measure of extra negative or positive particles that an object has. So, a charge is a measure of extra positive or negative particles that an object has. Okay, let me ask you another question. Can I change the number of positive particles and negative particles in a matter in a neutral matter? Yes, you can, by rubbing. Rubbing gave one object an overall positive charge, and it gave the other object an overall negative charge. So remember, actually rubbing two objects together can move negative part from one object to another. And of course, we will talk about this more. Let me ask you another question. What is static electricity? So you will have to know statics means it does not move, not moving. The charge that stays on an object is static electricity. So static electricity is an electrical charge or electric charge that stays on an object. An electric charge that stays on an object. How can we say that this is a positive charge while this one is a negative charge? Look at the picture in front of you. A single positive charge is labeled positive. A single negative charge is labeled negative. When an object has more positive charge than negative charge, its overall charge is positive. So if it has more positive charge, then it is a positive. While if an object has more negative charge than positive charge, its overall charge is negative. So اگر object negative charge زورتر بلا positive charge او بو object اوتر چی الان او object negatively charge. While اگر object positive charge زورتر بید لنيجاتيف charge او بو object اوتر positively charge. Do you know you can actually separate charges? How? Okay, so you have the experiment of the balloon and the piece of wool cloth, and the second one actually using a comb. So to see the effect of force between charge, you must separate negative charge from the positive charge. How you can ask me, teacher, how can I do that? Well, you can separate the negative charge and positive charge of many objects by rubbing them together. Rubbing pulls the negative charge of one object onto the other. Note that only negative charge moves in this way. So 20 charge كان object كان ليكتي بكيتو positive charge كان لنيجاتيف charge كان بكيتو چون ربيان كي ليكتي هم بخشيني او كاتا ليكتي ابنو هاج كاتك دو object ليكتي بخشيني negative charge كان لأوبجكت كانو الرابو object كيتريان اگر لي بس negative charge كان بمشيوه لأوبجكت كو ارون بو object كيتر. For example, combing your hair, your dry hair. Whenever you comb your hair, the teeth of the comb rub negative charge from your hair. The hair comb gets extra negative charge, so it has an overall negative charge. So the comb becomes a negatively charged object. What happens to your hair? Your hair is left with positive charge, right? So your hair loses negative charge and it becomes positively charged. So remember, your hair loses negative charge. It now has an overall positive charge. You can try this at home. You can take a picture and send it to me. What about the second picture? If you hold a piece of wool next to the balloon, nothing happens. So you think that neither the wool nor the balloon is charged? Well, you should know that the numbers of a positive and negative charge on the balloon are equal. The charge are also equal on the wool. So you can say that both items are neutrally charged. Now, how can we separate the charge from the wool and the balloon? Well, rubbing wool on a balloon separates charge. Negative charge move from the wool to the balloon. The balloon now has more negative charge than positive charge. The balloon is negatively charged. The wool loses negative charge. Now it has more positive charge than negative charge. So it is positively charged. There is two questions we need to answer in this part. The first one, what is electric field? And the second one is, what is electric force? So we will start with electric field. The space around an object in which electric force occur. So the space around an object in which electric force occur. And you will see this in the next slide. And this one, electric force, is the push or pull between object with different charge. So electric force is the push or pull between object of different charge. What about the pictures of the balloon? The pictures here shows the electric field of two pairs of balloon. One pair has no charge at all, so the two pair of balloon actually hang close to each other. What if the two balloons have the same charge? The two balloons having negative charge repel each other. إذا قرسي رسمك بكي أبيني رسميك يعني بشيكي رسمك دو بالونة صوزك وبالونة سورك أو دو بالونة هیچیان چارجیان وەرنەگرتووە بۆیە بە لە تەنیشتی یەکتریەوە وەستاون و هیچ شتێ ناکەن. بەڵام ڕسمی دووەمیان دوو باڵۆنن، باڵۆنە سەوزەکە و باڵۆنە سوورەکە هەردووکیان نێگەرف چارجیان وەرگرتووە بۆیە یەکتری ڕپیڵەکەن، لە یەکتری دوورەکەونەوە. Before we start this part, I want you to try this experiment at home. So your necessary tools are a balloon, tiny pieces of paper, and a wool blanket or anything made of wool. And try to do those steps step by step, and send me a picture of your result. Tell me what was your result. Okay, now let's look at the electric force. An electric force causes two objects with opposite charge or charges to attract or pull each other, as you can see in front of you. What about if the two objects has the same charge? An electric force causes two objects with like charge to repel or push away from each other, as it is clear in front of you. So remember, the electric field of positive charge attracts a nearby negative charge, and the electric field of a positive charge repels nearby positive charge. Now let's talk about two balloons. One of the balloons has a positive charge, the other has negative charge. What will happen? Their electrical field or electric field form a closed pattern of field line. Balloons with opposite charge attract one another. What if the two balloons have both carry negative charge? Their electric field do not form a closed pattern of lines or field lines. Balloons with the same type of charge repel one another. Okay, we reached the end of this lesson. So your homework will be the review in page 239. And I have seen your homework, and I wanted to say good job. I have seen it, and you have done a great job, and keep doing what you are doing. It doesn't matter if you don't know the exact answers or you made mistakes. It's okay with me. At least you're trying, and that's the whole point. So good luck.